Good day. I'm Alexey Dobryansky. I'm a senior software engineer on the Business Central team.
Hi, my name is Chetan Topaya. I'm also a senior software developer with the Business Central team.
Today I will share the latest news about the sales line suggestion with Copilot, which is an assistant designed to streamline the creation of sales quotes, orders, and invoices using natural language or structured data. It helps easily add lines to the new sales documents, either from item list or from previously created documents. Thanks to the valuable feedback we got and to more powerful capabilities of Copilot, we've made several improvements to the feature to extend its functionality and to make it work faster and more reliable. So let me walk you through these improvements. First, we've improved the product search by better keyword extraction. Let me demo how it works now. I have the sales order here, and I want to use the sales line suggestion feature. First, I'm asking the Copilot about 6 guest chairs and a couple of desks. In this example, I made a mistake of not having a white space between guests and chairs here, and let's see how Copilot deals with this. And it did it right. It recognizes that guest chair in one word actually means guest and chair in 2 words here. And it puts the right quantity to both items. Let me give you a couple of more examples of a context understanding. Now I'm asking the Copilot for a small coffee maker. Let's see what it suggests. And gives me a small coffee machine for personal use. You can see the picture right over here. But let's slightly change the query here. I need a bigger coffee maker. Now it offers a bigger machine. The third request I'm giving the Copilot is I need a big coffee maker for commercial use. And that's a big one that I got here. These examples show how Copilot understands the context of my queries. Now, number 2 is that product search now works up to 10 times faster. For example, for a database with 40,000 items, the search time has decreased from 60 seconds to just 5-6 seconds. Let me give you a brief example. Here I'm requesting for 2 desks, black and green chairs, 6 each, and lamps for these desks. I click Generate, and it took the system 2-3 seconds to give me the results. And you can see that it recognized the context of these desks and suggested me 2 lamps. As I have 2 desks, it gives me 2 lamps, 1 lamp per each desk, and 6 each black and green chairs. The third point is we've added the ability to search for blanket orders as a source document to copy from. And the important thing here is that it doesn't merely copy from the blanket order. It establishes a direct link to the blanket order line, so you won't exceed quantity in the blanket order. So here I'm typing get items from the blanket order. Previously I've created a blanket order for this specific customer. We click Generate here. And now we retrieve two lines from the blanket order. And here's a link to the blanket order. Then we change the quantity, say 5 and 5. Insert these lines into sales order. And then ship the sales order. Now, if we go to the linked blanket orders here, we will see our blanket order that we have linked to and the shipped quantity, our 5 and 5, what we shipped in the sales order we've just created with the sales line suggestion feature. So I won't be able to ship more than 5 for this first item and 10 pieces for the second item. The fourth point here is we can narrow the search down to a specific document. In other words, you can search items not from all item list, but from those items that are included in the document you specify. Let me demo it how it works. In my example, I have a sales quote that contains chair and a lamp. Now I'm asking the sales line for a coffee machine. It works as it should. It suggests me the coffee machine from the item list. Then I'm asking a coffee machine from the sales quote. SQ1 is the number of my sales quote. And it gives me nothing, because I don't have a coffee machine in the sales quote. Let's ask the Copilot, what do I have in the sales quote? I can see that in that sales quote I have a room, chair green, and a lamp. Then I'm asking the Copilot to give me just chair from the sales quote. And it suggests me the chair that I've chosen. Next, we've added the support of units of measure. Now, any units of measure you have set up for your item, either it's pieces, bottles, kilos, pallets, it will be all considered by the sales line suggestion feature. Here I'm asking the sales line feature for coffee beans. I need Brazil, which is delivered in either bags or packs. Here I'm asking for 2 bags and 2 more packs. And the Copilot gives me 2 lines here. 1 line for 2 bags and 1 line for 2 pieces, which is fair. Lastly, but the most prominent feature, is we've added the file support so that you can query SLS with the structured data. And let me hand it over to Chetan, who will tell you more about this new feature.
Thank you, Alexei. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about sales line suggestion from attachments. Currently, we support only CSV file type, and in the future, we hope we'll have support for other file types as well. But for now, it's only CSV. The whole process of Copilot generating suggestions from CSV file is a 2-step process. In the first step, Copilot analyzes the CSV file that has been uploaded, and and extracts key information. Information like what column has product information, what column has information about quantity and unit of measure, and also how is the CSV structured? Is it comma separated or tab separated? What is the column separator basically? All this kind of key information is extracted and passed it on to the next step, which is parsing the CSV based on the extracted information and calling the find product capability that Alexei talked about just now. And at the end, what you see is sales line suggestions that the Copilot produces. So let me quickly show you a demo to illustrate the feature. All right, for the demo, I have a sales quote here, which you can see on the screen. And I have received a CSV from my customer or some external source. I'll upload the CSV and get the suggestion from the Copilot. The CSV that I'll be using looks something like this. You can see there's a lot of information in the CSV, including the information that Copilot is interested in, which is item information, quantity, and unit of measure. And those are the information that will be fetched from the CSV. And let's go ahead and upload the CSV. So as usual, I'll go to the sales line action, where we had added a new action called attach, using which you can upload the CSV file. So this was the file. So now it's being uploaded. It's going through first step, which is extracting the key information from the CSV file. Once the information is extracted, it's presented to the user in a friendly way. You can see the Copilot detected that the file has a tab column separator. And we also have a list of all the columns from the CSV and the Copilot suggestion for the mapping. For example, the column with name ITM is mapped to product, meaning it's a product information. The column quantities is mapped to the quantity, and likewise unit of measure is mapped to unit of measure. So this is a suggestion from Copilot, and of course the user can go ahead and change these mappings if the user thinks the Copilot got it wrong. So user can basically open the column action and select the mapping or change the mapping or reset whatever is already done. To help the user in this process, we also have actions under column values where the user can go and check the values that's in the CSV file. So this will help the user to make a more informed decision about the mapping. So now the user is happy with all the mapping that has been done. Then user can go ahead and click on the generate. And this takes it to the second stage, which is parsing the file based on the information that we provided and sending it to the find product feature or capability and getting the suggestions. You can see that there were 20 lines in the CSV file and we got 20 suggestions. And you could also see that the performance was quite good in getting reading 20 lines and getting suggestions for all 20 lines. From here, of course, the user can change the quantity, unit of measure, or remove the line completely. Or user can always go back here and change the mappings and regenerate. So once the user is happy with the suggestion, the user can go ahead and click on the insert. So now it has added all the things to your sales quote. So when you click on that insert action, it also means that the mapping that was used to generate the suggestions were correct. In that case, we saved or we cache the mapping against the column header, the CSV header value. Meaning, in the future, if a similar CSV is uploaded with the same header structure, then the mapping is used from the database where it's cached, so that Copilot need not analyze the CSV again and go through the whole process of generating the mapping. So you can directly load it from the cache. So this is what we wanted to show you. This brings us to the end of this presentation. As usual, we love feedback from you. Please get in touch with us through any of these channels that you see on the screen and let us know what you feel about these features and what kind of changes you'd like to have for this feature in the future. So saying that, I would like to say thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you.